It's a new era for the company. We're going to be working on exciting projects, and full games. Our management team has many multiple decades of experience. We've built relationships, we've built technology. So we've built this foundation that's going to allow us to go and pitch for original projects.
What is it that makes you think these projects are suitable to take out? This program really is about setting up future success. Creativity is difficult. You can't just come at it and say, we're going to throw loads of money at a problem and it will just naturally happen.
The UK is a fantastic success story in this industry, and this program is absolutely going to engineer what are going to be the future generation of talent.
I've always been passionate about creating. When I was a kid, I was always writing stories and giving them to my friends. So if I needed to describe the journey that Huey Games has been on since founding, it really has been a bit of a roller coaster. A lot of the work we've done working on other people's games, when we're working actually with other people's visions and thinking about how we support them in achieving their goals, we can really bring those processes into place now building our own original games. All right, let's go. Hello, I'm Rob from Huey Games. The future of development is co-development. For the last 9 years, we've built a service company working on fantastic games published by the likes of Konami, Devolver, Marvelous.
Is it also that you've kind of reached a point in your journey where you've built up the experience to be able to be confident about how you provide this kind of service?
Absolutely. So take original IP, high risk, high reward. And so what we've wanted to do as a company is to build a foundation where we can take those risks. We've built a profitable company. We've built a client base. We have invested in young talent as well as the experienced kind of tentpole talent that we've got. So as a company, it's the right time.
But it is a very difficult path, and there's also many examples of people that didn't make it. So what is it that makes you think that you're ready?
Because today there's a much higher bar to get publisher investment. And so we've spent a lot of time thinking about how to make it difficult for them to turn down.
10 years from now, where do you want the studio to be? How many heads, how many pipelines, what projects?
I think in 10 years' time, I'd love for us to have a really recognized team building systemic games.
Well, thanks very much for your time, really appreciate it.
Fantastic. There's a question in my mind about how do you make sure that you don't become a jack of all trades and master of none?
This just looked like a really exciting program to go and kind of learn from some industry experts, to kind of go back to school on where we're going as a business and grow the company for the future and the changes that we're seeing in the industry today.
For a studio to truly be stable and independent, they need to get to that stage where they have multiple pipelines, and one way you can do that is to have your personal development, your owned IP, and then separately your work for highlights. So it does work. I think these guys have got potential. I think there's stuff we can help them with.
Great, I agree. I think it's a great addition to the pool.
We'd love to have you in the program, but as you build out your pipeline over the next 10 years, you've got to think about what's the biggest addressable audience I can reach, and ultimately how can I make some money.
There's going to be lots and lots of challenges on the way, so we look forward to hearing more.
Thank you. Fantastic, thank you. Cheers. I'm still buzzing, adrenaline's pumping, really excited to move forward with the program.